Barb, my wife, is a dental hygienist. We met like you would expect in dental school.
He asked me out on a date, and then we just sort of continued to date after that, and sort of the rest is history.
We just celebrated our 39th anniversary. Barb participates, really supports me, helps with the administration of the office.
I'm Christine, a team leader at Worthington Dental Group. Today, we want to tell you the story of how Dr. Cunningham, along with his wife Barb, and our team have built one of Central Ohio's premier dental practices. Dr. Cunningham could have been thinking about retirement in 2012. Instead, he made two big decisions that ultimately changed the course of our future. First, he and Barb made the decision to partner with Jay Geyer to take the practice to the next level. And second, after months of construction, we moved to a beautiful new facility.
They teach us nothing about business in our dental education.
Before the Scheduling Institute came along, we basically flew by the seat of our pants month to month.
They didn't have any systems in place.
There was just no concept of a group, family, team, none of that. It was 4 separate doctors, basically 4 separate staffs, and everybody did their own thing.
So there was a lot of chaos. I was really thrilled once I started to find out that Dr. Cunningham had enlisted in the Scheduling Institute.
And it gave me the opportunity to turn it into a business, delegate much of the operation of the business to a good bunch of team leaders.
We've learned so much in so many different areas. The telephone training, the Colby training, and it made us very aware of the impact that we could have on each department. With the Colby, it helped us get an understanding of each other, how we learn, how we function in the practice.
I'm a quick start, and I need to surround myself with follow-throughs to get things done.
We look at the Colby before we do our delegation, and it makes life so much easier here.
The biggest thing we've learned from the Scheduling Institute is how to answer our phones.
We have all our telephone people certified. We saw an immediate bump in our new patients.
SI helped us be prepared to anticipate and expect that people would want to have services done the same day. We've had such positive feedback. The patients can call, they can get in, they can get their services done the same day, and they're delighted.
The 5X experience, the new patient experience, is where the new patients come in and they have an experience they've never had in any other office before.
Dr. Cunningham literally gave us the best technology and the best setting that we could have ever hoped for to work in and see patients.
So we made the move and implemented the plan given to us by Jay and the Scheduling Institute, and here are the results.
Production. From 2012 to 2013, we increased production 59%. I have never seen results like that in all of my years of being in the dental field.
I've been in this industry for 16 years, and I have never seen growth in such a short period of time like I have seen here.
And then from 2013 to 2014, we've already seen an increase of 38%.
Pretty much doubled where we were last year, and we're just blowing the doors off of where we want to be.
We have really turned things around for the hygiene department in particular and the office as a whole.
We're working smarter and we're not working harder.
Our hygiene numbers were the best ever.
Quadrupled our new patient flow. We've more than doubled our income.
And those are some of the skills that we learned at the Scheduling Institute.
All systems were in place. We were seeing results, but it wasn't until one of our own was faced with the challenge of her life that we discovered what our team was truly made of.
In early 2013, within a week of each other, I was diagnosed with both breast cancer and uterine cancer.
That was the most difficult time for all of us. I will never forget the day that she told us.
It was a blow. personally to me, to my family, to my friends, and even my coworkers here.
We all gathered together and told her we would do whatever we needed to do to help her get through it.
Well, the first thing I thought was, how are we going to deal with this? It wasn't just, oh, how's Anna going to deal with this?
I was so upset and, of course, distraught to get those words handed to you. But at the same time, I felt very confident that Dr. Cunningham and the family here at Worthington Dental would be waiting for me when I got back.
She missed months at a time.
But Anna has a strength and compassion, and she is an incredible person.
Calls daily, people asking about her, so it's not just the staff, it was the patients that missed her presence here.
Anna had just returned to work when our team, and Dr. Cunningham in particular, was dealt a second devastating blow.
On my yearly mammogram that I discovered, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
It was not a lot of fun, I'll tell you. It was quite a battle. You know, initially you don't really think about your office too much, but then you can't help it. I mean, payroll comes around, and bills come around, and rent comes around, and
It was comforting to know that we had other doctors in the practice that could carry on, and that all the patients would be taken care of. And, you know, I'm not sure that we would have had that scenario 2 or 3 years ago before we were involved with the Scheduling Institute. I think not worrying about that really helped me and my attitude about, you know, facing the challenges that I was facing.
I have, at this time, a clean bill of health, and I'm really looking forward to my future here with Worthington Dental.
The chemotherapy had completely wiped out the tumor that I had, so there was no tumor, there were no positive cells.
and that's the best outcome you could possibly have. You know, if you know you're going to survive, we actually thrived and grew.
The Scheduling Institute has revitalized this practice. We're not thinking about retirement. We're thinking about what can we do next.
And I grew up in Appalachian, Ohio, and this Vinton County, for example, has no dentist in the whole county. People have to drive for probably 40, 50 miles to even find a dentist, so it's amazing. I mean, they pull their own teeth.
He would really like to set up a free dental clinic.
so that we can give back to the community.
I plan on having that open by the end of next year.
And it's fun to be a part of that.
You're not just coming into work every day doing the same thing. You're actually coming in and making a difference in people's lives.
We aren't just surviving, we are thriving here at Worthington Dental Group. Dr. Cunningham has a vision for the future, which includes turning over the management of the practice to team leaders in 2015, so he and Barb can focus on helping others in our community. We are so honored and proud to be part of the legacy that they are creating.
We really started out thinking we want to be a team.
And we've kind of become like family.
He always said, if I follow Jay's plan, it will happen. He deserves the Ferrari.
I would have it long enough to drive it to the person who bought it, and we will take the money and we will use it for probably a combination of the scholarship and the free clinic, mostly free clinic.
We're thankful to the Scheduling Institute, and we're thankful to him for having that trust and confidence in us, and we're going to make it happen.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you